Welcome to the 15th episode of Cruz Boxing Scorecard. It's your boy Cruz, a.k.a. Crucito el Vago.
And it's your boy Henry. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Nice. You know, this past weekend was a crazy weekend for boxing, baby. You know who won this weekend, Henry? Mexico won this weekend.
I was going to say David won.
Well, yeah, of course. Mexico won this weekend. We had great Mexican fighters. The first fight we're going to talk about is the main event on Saturday. David Benavidez versus David Morrell. A Cuban versus a Mexican, right? This was a very anticipated fight. Everyone said that David Morrell was going to be 50-50. I knew it wasn't. I knew it wasn't going to be 50-50. Come on, guys. The guy's got 11 fights under 11 fights. That experience, it takes you long ways. It takes you down the road and some. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't ready. But at the end
he
of
has a chin, though.
Oh, yeah. He does have a chin. At the end of the 12 rounds, the ref rose David Benavidez's hand up, and it was a unanimous decision.
Yep.
The judges, Tim Cheatham had it 118-108. Patricia Morse-Jarman had it 115-111, and Steve Weisfeld had it 115-111. I had the fight 117-109. Henry, how'd you have the fight? Do you remember?
I'm not going to do all those numbers. I had him winning a unanimous decision already, and then when he got knocked down, and then he took the point away, so that was technically like a draw round. He won. Then he won 11 rounds. I would have maybe gave Morrell 1 round. On top of that, he tried, and he did not succeed.
I had David Morrell winning 2 rounds. That's it. 2 rounds. And the
Maybe
first
like
round I gave to Morrell because he came out strong. But, you know, that's the first round. Usually the winner never wins the first round. You know, the winner always kind of leaves that round just to fill you out.
That's not true.
Sometimes.
That's not true.
Yeah, a lot of the times.
No.
Well, this time.
What happened the fight before then?
The fight with
Pitbull. He went in
Fulton. That wasn't
blazing.
the fight before. That wasn't the fight beforehand.
That was
2 fights. That was 2 fights beforehand, Henry.
It was beforehand. It was an undercard.
You must have forgot.
It was an undercard.
Anyway,
He won the first round.
He did won. David Morrell did won the first round. But we got to talk about Pittbull too.
Yeah.
We got to talk about Pittbull because that fight is on another level.
Right.
On another level.
Mm-hmm.
David Benavidez wins by unanimous decisions. I only had 2 rounds by David Morrell. There's a couple things about this fight that really got me going, and it all happened in that 1 round. David Benavidez knocked down. I know in my heart that shit was a trip. He got tripped. That punch did not land. That punch hit all this.
He still fell? Counts?
Yeah, it tripped. It was a trip. You know, ladies and gentlemen, please comment. Tell us if it was a trip or not.
Technically, even if your foot trips him and if your fist touches him and he falls, it's a knockdown. It's a knockdown.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing you can do about the rules.
Well,
yeah. Hey, listen, but either way, even if he took that knockdown, he was still gonna win the fight.
Yeah.
Go for what it is.
You know, it was he was hitting hard.
Fire though. Benavidez was fire. He was doing that bang, hitting it. You know what he was reminding me of? Lomachenko.
Yeah.
How Lomachenko just grabs the glove and just throws it in.
He made his opportunities.
He made it look. He looked really good.
You could tell the experience was on his side, Henry. You could tell. And the crazy part is just he's one of those awkward fighters that reminds. I'm not saying he is like Tyson Fury, but a little bit kind of like Tyson Fury. One, I could say he's like him because he has that awkward body and he doesn't move like a traditional boxer. His hands are super
he's like
fast.
lanky.
But his body isn't doesn't move fast like, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't move fast like David Morrell. Like David Morrell is like a quick fighter. He's always stepping like this, always moving around, body movement. David Benavidez, that's why he called him RoboCop, right? He just comes. That's because he comes down. But them hands are super fast, and it lands on him, right? He found his opportunity. He didn't find it. He made those opportunities. by punching down the glove.
Yeah, he looked really good.
Those uppercuts was nasty. Henry was nasty. I can't talk shit though because David Morrell, he ate a lot of punches.
Yo, he
Dude's
took a
got
beating.
a chin.
He took a beating.
He's got a chin though. I feel like
Yeah, he does have a chin. He took a beating, but I feel like if he got a punch by Beterbiev, he would have been down.
yeah,
Just saying.
Beterbiev's knuckles.
I
got knuckles.
believe Bivol or Beterbiev washes up Benavidez. I'm sorry, but like their first fight together was just like
Amazing.
crazy good. I don't think he's in the same class as them, bro. I'm being honest. Because Bivol got better fighting Canelo. You can't say he didn't get better after fighting Canelo and beating Canelo. He learned from that fight, and now he's coming in fighting Beterbiev again.
The second time.
Which the whole card is stacked.
Yeah, that card is stacked, but I don't think Beterbiev loses against Bivol, and apparently that winner is Benavidez is mandatory.
Exactly.
So he could technically be undisputed. If you think about it, he could be undisputed at 175.
Mark my words, it's not gonna happen.
I agree with you that Beterbiev is
and
he's
Bivol
a little bit more tougher. I don't know about Bivol.
Bivol will outclass Benavidez. Outclass him. That Soviet style is crazy nasty, bro. Like
so is that Mexican style.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So is that Mexican style. Mad Ukrainians copy it too.
All right.
So.
All right. So we'll talk about all right.
Yo, Beterbiev. All right, no. Let's go back to Benavidez.
All right.
The trip was a trip, but at the end, I'm not sure if you clocked this, Henry, but that late round punch, that after the bell punch,
yeah,
when it hit Benavidez headbutted the ref. The force of Morrell's punch, when he hit Benavidez wasn't expecting it, and he went like that, and he headbutted the ref.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you caught that. That's why he got so mad, because he got fucking headbutted after the bell. And, come on.
Protect yourself at all times, all right?
You're going to tell that to the ref?
Hell yeah, because he says it all the time. Protect yourself at all times. What you think?
That was crazy round, though. That was crazy round. I had that at 9-8 round.
That was a good round.
Yeah, so who do you want after the fight? Do you want Beterbiev or Bivol or somebody else?
Honestly, I mean, those are the best in the weight division right now. So, honestly, I can't wait for I feel like they're going to end up fighting maybe on the undercard or of some future fights or being the main event. But we'll see. You know what I mean? But I honestly think that Benavidez should fight the winner of the Bivol Beterbiev, and then that's where his true skill will come to the test. But as far as what I'm seeing, as far as like I feel like the past 4 years, light heavyweight division, Beterbiev Bivol is like one of the best fights I've seen, hands down.
I've been a true believer. Been a true believer of Beterbiev, Henry. I've been saying this.
He's getting up there though. He's 40, isn't he?
He don't fight like it. He don't fight like it.
All right.
That guy's wrestling bears back in Mother Russia.
Yeah.
So you want either or. I would want to see Beterbiev fight Benavidez only because I think Beterbiev would win because of his power and his chin too is just crazy. But I still want to see this Canelo versus Benavidez fight. I don't think we'll ever see it. It'll be one of those fights I shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think that fight's going to happen. I think he's just too big for Canelo. And Canelo learned his lesson after fighting Bivol that it's just different. Size does matter, and, that's what she said.
Maybe Benavidez will give Morrell another shot down the road. Because Morrell, I think taking this loss, he could, if he's a smart fighter, which he looks like he's a smart fighter, and from his past, fights I've seen and how he was fighting against Benavidez, I think he's gonna take this L and he's gonna learn from it. And if he learns from it, he's just gonna be even better.
Right.
Once he gets a 20-1, like once he gets 10 more fights under his belt, he might be undisputed.
Be a problem.
He might be undisputed down the road.
Well, that's gonna be a long time. You know,
I
if he
don't know.
took 10 fights nowadays, that's
5 years, 6
yeah,
years
it's a
minimum.
long time.
Yeah. All
A
right, on to
long
the next one,
time.
Henry.
All right.
The next fight we're going to talk about so far is fight of the year in my book. Isaac Cruz versus Angel Fiero. I thought Fiero was going to lose. I really didn't know much about him, but after those rounds, I can't believe his chin.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I was like, how is this guy still alive?
Yo.
And the fact that he didn't even hit the canvas,
Not
I
once.
was just like,
not even one time.
what is happening? What's going on here? I was like, he ain't passing the 6th round. No way, dude.
Yeah, man. I had to fight 97-93. I gave Fiero 3 rounds. They were really kind of close too. Those rounds are very hard to kind of judge because they were just hitting each other, just swinging. A lot of misses on Fiero's side. Pittbull had landed a lot more, but Pittbull got rocked. Got rocked.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I think that was in the 3rd round.
Yeah, it was the 3rd round.
It was the 3rd round. He was like, oh, a little shook, but he came right back up and started washing him up again. So, yeah.
The refs had
that was definitely a great fight.
Yeah, the judges had it. Eric Cheek had a 98-92. Don Torella had a 97-93, and Steve Weisfeld had a 96-94. I swear, Steve Weisfeld is just like every round. Don't even change my seat. You know what I'm saying? He just stay right here. Just bring the coffee. Give me some new.
I like Steve Weisfeld because he did the show box.
Yeah,
I think he's really good on the non-official scorecards too. I think he's good.
Yeah, he's good.
But I have to say, bro, I feel like Pitbull's style is not going to change. And once you figure out his style, like, you could beat him.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I think Angel didn't do his homework on Pitbull because Pitbull's style was right. It was the same.
They were the same.
That he always does in every fight. I have to say the one thing that he did different was just coming out of gate, like first round, ready to kill. Usually he waits a couple rounds and then he warms up, but no, he just came up. He came in ready.
Let the guns go,
thinking that he's gonna knock him out. And that's why I was like, oh, this fight's gonna end early, you know?
Yeah.
And I want Pitbull to be one of the best. I think he is one of the best, but meaning, like, I think once you just look and understand his style, he becomes a stepping stone fighter.
Yeah, but I don't think he doesn't adapt.
He's not evolving.
He's not.
But evolving. The thing is, he could take a hit. Like, bro, he's basically the only one that didn't get knocked out by Gervonta. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And Gervonta can knock out a lot of people. You know what I mean? And so that's what I give Pitbull. But he did amazing. I think he did a great show.
This was a great Mexican showdown. Great.
Sure.
This is going to be in the books as one of the best Mexican fights. You could put it up there with the statuses with the legends, Morales, Barrera. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you put it up there, man. And that Aztec belt, that warrior belt that they gave out,
that thing was dope. I was like, I
want that. I'm not Mexican, but I want it. That shit was legit, man.
Word. That shit was fire. Yeah.
I want part 2. But not only, I want a rematch. I want a rematch of this fight, but I need it to be 12 rounds, not this 10-round bullshit. Because if it went 12 rounds, I think somebody would.
It's a non-title fight. That's why.
So,
but
give him 12 rounds.
It's all about what's under contract, bro. You know what I mean? I think Pitbull, this was going to be like a stepping stone fight for Pitbull. He knew from the beginning, but he wanted to stay focused on this fight. And I truly believe he's going to fight again in a couple months.
He is
against Garcia. It might happen.
Ryan.
Yeah. And then Ryan's going to lose.
I don't know if Ryan is even going to go back down to 140. Do you see how big he was?
It's in the talks, though.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like that fight he has isn't that he has lined up. I feel like anything can happen. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I don't know. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna disagree with you. I think that fight would be something I would watch. I'd pay to watch that fight. Ryan Garcia versus Pittbull Cruz. Be a great fight to watch. I think Pittbull loses because Ryan Garcia is too quick and his boxing IQ is way too advanced for Pittbull. Pittbull has he's a Pittbull. He got one style. That's it. I've never seen a defense from him. I have never seen him.
But I don't see him getting knocked out. I don't see him getting knocked out.
No, I'm not saying he won't.
He's got a chin like Superman.
Yeah, but remember,
Heel.
Ryan Garcia does have knockout power for
He does.
body punch wise. And I mean, his chin could be made out of freaking titanium, but his liver, when they get a shot, they'll take a knee.
Well,
I don't
I
think
think Pittbull beats Garcia.
that's crazy. Are we
I'm
putting
not.
another
I'm not
bet,
bringing.
Henry?
I'm never bringing the
Let's
glizzy back
do
out
it.
ever again.
Let's do it.
We'll talk when it's official.
No.
Maybe.
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 We don't gotta do another glizzy costume bet.
No. All right.
We could do
good.
something else.
Not doing that again.
Yo, I will swear to God, I'm not gonna lie, Henry. I thought I was gonna have to put on that glizzy costume.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna
But
have
you
to put on that
didn't.
glizzy. Thank
you
God,
didn't.
ladies and gentlemen. Henry was sweating bullets under in that costume.
And the kids were like, "Why is there a hot dog in the podcast?"
That was one of the most funnest podcasts I've recorded.
Yeah, I had a good
Henry.
time, man. I had a really good time.
Them kids is awesome, man. Them kids, little Tay, man. Tay Tay's the man. You know, Ace, and Leilani with the Papa.
My Papa. I don't know his name. His name is Papa.
If you guys haven't seen episode 14, please go back and watch it. The Usyk versus Fury fight. Oh, and you know what I saw back to the Benavidez topic? Some dude was talking shit about Benavidez on TikTok, and he goes, Benavidez is just a fat cokehead. He's not great. He's not great. He's just a fat cokehead.
He's probably partied with him.
And then I'm like, whoa, buddy, you ever heard of Tyson Fury? You know, he's a fat cokehead, and he's a fucking legend too.
He's a legend.
He's a fucking legend.
He's a legend.
You can't take that away from him.
You can't. You know,
I know, right? All right, back to Pittbull. Pittbull, yes. So rematch. I want a rematch, 12-round rematch. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I don't think he'll fight him again because this fight was, so like you mentioned, was supposed to be a tune-up fight from the last loss against Rayo, and a Rayo rematch would be a great fight too. But if he if he put him on Canelo's camp, not even Canelo's, somebody help him out with some defense, man. Tell him he just knows how to go forward. He's a bulldozer. But
yeah,
you know, not every
little juggernaut.
Yeah. On to the next fight, Henry.
Right.
This past weekend on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, there was history made. History. The first 3-time undisputed boxer in the world was crowned. And that was Claressa Shields versus Danielle Perkins. Claressa Shields from Flint, Michigan, wins the undisputed heavyweight women's championship unanimously. Dave DeJonge had it 100-89. That's all the rounds, and there was a knockdown too, so that's why you got the 89. Rose Emlerson had a 99-90, and Robin Taylor had a 97-92. This is crazy. This has never been in history, a 3-time undisputed champion. Crawford is itching at getting into that realm. If he fights Canelo and he wins, he will be a 3-time undisputed. But I don't know about that. But now at least you see one. The next fight, Henry, I know you. What do you think about? What do you think about Claressa Shields?
I love her.
You know they made a movie show. You know her movie just dropped, right?
Yeah, I know. I didn't see it yet.
I was at the movie theaters with my wife, and we were watching a preview of this Prime movie with the wrestler with the one leg. They showed a coming attraction to Claressa Shields' movie. And I said, "Oh, babe, you know, I met that girl." You know, she was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, she's a boxer. She's really good." And I'm telling her, and I showed her a picture. She's like, "What? I didn't know." I'm like, "Yo, this girl is good." And now she's with Papoose.
She's with Papoose now?
Oh, bro. Okay. Let me show you the drama. And go get a cup of tea, settle in, and let me tell you a little bit about this drama. Okay. So we all know Papoose is a ride or die guy whenever it comes to his ladies, right? He was with Remy Ma for a decade plus. And when Remy Ma got locked up and did a bid in Rikers, every week Papoose was out there visiting her. Like he was with her while she was locked up in jail. And then Remy Ma come out. She out there in the streets, not being a lady. And there's now proof out there that she's been with other dudes. Pictures out there. And poor
Unfaithful.
Papoose over here going to visit her every week. You know, a king deserves a queen, let me tell you. So there was rumors that Papoose, you know, was seeing Claressa Shields. And then Remy Ma went online and started talking shit about Claressa Shields.
Twitter fingers?
Yeah. Out of all the people in the world,
Yeah.
you sure you want to talk shit about Claressa Shields, Remy? I know you're from New York. I know you from here. I know you done a bit. I know you got locked up. She's a heavyweight champion of the world, undisputed.
3 times. 3 times. 3 times.
So that's
3 times.
that's the chisme. Papoose walked her out to the ring, Henry, and rapped and walked her out to the ring.
Okay.
I don't, and after this fight, I'm not gonna lie, Henry. I wouldn't mind if she retired boxing. She won.
She's done it.
She's
done
won
it
boxing.
All. She's the GOAT.
She's won boxing. She's won it.
The GOAT.
She's the GOAT.
You hear me? She's
she
the
is.
GOAT.
She's the GOAT. That's what she is.
She's the GOAT right now.
So what's next? She does got a loss in the UFC that she could go
Remy
get back.
Ma.
Oh yeah.
Remy Ma next.
Yo, Remy Ma exhibition match.
She's dying.
Bro, she's dead. You know who else got beef with Claressa Shields?
Who?
Layla Ali.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Layla Ali, apparently, she was on Andre Ward's podcast. Well, Claressa was on Andre Ward's podcast talking about, well, Andre asked her about what's going on with her and Layla because they were super close. And now they don't talk. Apparently, Claressa had Layla on speed dial as Big Sis.
Oh.
And she became second time undisputed or something like that. And she said, I'm the best in the world, right? And Layla was supposedly having a watch party, and she took offense to that. So,
but it sounds like her ego got hurt.
I think so. I don't think you got to give people the flowers when they deserve it, right? You're not in the game anymore, Layla.
Yeah, but she's proved it now. She's 3-time now, so it's kind of like she got 3 rings, bro. It's like, bro, like she kind of pulled the Michael Jordan right now. So it's like,
and I'll be honest with you, man. I don't think Layla would beat freaking Claressa in her prime. I don't think so.
That's true. I believe. I think Claressa Shields is one of the best women boxers of all time. That's it.
I think she is. Yeah, she is. That's it. Well, I think Claressa doesn't have anything more to prove in boxing. I want to see you fight Abigail Montez, who beat you in the octagon. Get back in the octagon, Claressa. Remember when I met her, Henry?
Yeah.
Well, anyways, at MSG, she was kind enough to take a picture with your boy.
Yeah.
I'm a fanboy over here. But anyways, all right, on to the next topic, Henry. Open discussion. Open discussions. It is February 4th, and ESPN Ring Time Magazine announcing that Canelo and Crawford are finalizing an agreement to fight on September 13th. What do you think about that?
Great for boxing. I think it's great. I think Canelo's going to beat my boy. I'm going to say it. But he's going up 2 weight classes. If he pulls it off, amazing.
Yeah.
Will I be gambling that night? No. I'm telling you that right now. I will not be gambling. Crawford is. I've been following Crawford since he was like 10-0. You know what I mean? And I've always liked him, but I think after this last fight, moving up and then fighting Canelo, it's like, it's a different level, bro. Like but he is a different level person. But it would have been different if it's like, if you're talking Canelo 148 and him 148, oh my God. I would say I'll put my money.
160 would be.
He's going on 168. Dog.
Yeah, he's going from
168. He's going up
2 weight classes. He's going up 2 weight classes. So
since that fight at 154, it's not you could tell that he's not used to the different weight. I feel like he's not even like a supernatural at 154. You get what I'm saying? Like, from in my eyes, it's 3 weight classes he's going up, because that 154 fight, yeah, it was good. Don't get me wrong, he did great, but he didn't do that explosiveness that he usually does. You know what I mean? So I don't believe that Crawford's going to win that fight. But you got to think about it. These guys are both getting older. They got to make these fights happen before it's too late. It's what the fans want. It's what I want to see.
It's what the people want.
Yeah, I think they're doing great things. I think it's great.
I'm going to just say a couple things about what you just mentioned. I don't agree with you about Crawford having trouble at 154. I don't agree with you on that because Madrimov is a great fighter.
Right.
I think he beats everybody at 154 except for Crawford. I think Madrimov beats Fundora. I think he also beats that other guy who just beat.
But hey, listen, I get what you're saying.
Let me go back. Let me finish. He beats everybody at 154. And because he's so solid, he's a top tier fighter, and you're gonna see this on February 22nd, Henry. Madrimov is fighting Virgil Ortiz Jr. And I'm gonna tell you, he's gonna beat Virgil Ortiz Jr. He's gonna beat him up. It's gonna be bad.
Really, you believe that?
I'm telling you, Henry, it's gonna be bad. He's gonna beat him up, and then everyone's gonna be like, "Wow, Madrimov is great." And that's what's gonna happen. Now, this is why I didn't want to see the fight, because he's moving up 2 weight classes. Canelo moved up 1 weight class and had trouble at 175.
But 175 is different ball game, bro.
Yes,
completely different.
It's the same 7 pounds. It's almost the same.
Canelo's 5'8", 5'7". He's fighting giants at that point. They're just too big for him.
I understand.
That's the difference.
Crawford's taller than Canelo.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. But he hasn't fought at 168 before. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has no experience.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. Just listen. All right. Stop cutting me off. I'm telling you.
Take too long.
If Canelo, no, because I gave you time. You come in late to the podcast and then you start cutting me off, you little shit. 175, Canelo has trouble in. Crawford's going to have so much trouble going up 2 weight classes. So I will agree with you. This is like a big factor on why he might lose. But if he uses his IQ and pulls like a Shakur Stevenson in the ring, I can see him winning the rounds. But if he goes toe-to-toe with Crawford...
You mean Canelo? You're talking about Canelo.
If he goes toe-to-toe with... If Crawford goes toe-to-toe with Canelo,
I don't know.
That's trouble. That's trouble. So I think Canelo's going to win. I don't want him to win. I'm like over at 55% he's going to win, only because of the 2 weight classes he's going to move up. It would have been nice if Canelo's like, yeah, I'll go down to 160. You know, you're at 154. I'm at 168. Let's meet in the middle at 160 and fight there. No, whatever. So we both are in agreement. Canelo's going to win.
Yeah.
I'm still going to put my money on Crawford. I'm still going to bet. I'm going to bet the win for Crawford because I'm going to root for him. On to the next topic, Henry. Next fight.
We got another fight Friday, Madison Square Garden. We got Keshaun Davis, and I might mispronounce this guy's name. His name is Denis Berinchik, or Chick. You know, it's the WBO title for the lightweight division. So we'll see how that goes.
Berinchik.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it.
It's okay,
but hey, I mean, it's not a crazy big fight. That's, you know, I kind of want to go, but we'll see how the prices are. I might go by myself because it's Valentine's Day. Because people can't go because they're married.
Yeah, like myself. Well, my anniversary is on the 14th, so I can't go at all. I've been trying to whisper in Anika's ear. No, I've been trying to whisper in her ear. I'm like, yo, babe, you know there's a fight happening on Friday. You know, would you care? You know, no, yeah, you would. I know you would. I know you would. A week later, babe.
Right. And then we got February 22nd, which you brought up because Madrimov is fighting. But that is the stacked fight, which is Arthur Beterbiev, Dimitri Bivol, Daniel Dubois, Joseph Parker, which Joseph Parker, I have to say, I like him too. Joseph Parker's a dude from New Zealand. I remember when he first fought in in the States, which was a long time ago. I was like, oh, he's a problem. You know what I mean? So I think he's a great fighter. It's just a big stacked fight. There's a couple of fighters that I don't really know of. You got to just pull up the calendar and just read all the names on this.
All right, I got you guys. And I'm gonna say them because I'm gonna parlay this whole event. People. But don't copy me because if I lose, you lose. You know what I'm saying? Do your own thing. Batsui versus Caleb Smith. I'm gonna rock with Caleb Smith, and this is a light heavyweight interim fight at 175. Our boy Zhang, what did he say to Zhang versus Caballel?
He said no Diddy.
No Diddy. He's like,
get bang out. No Diddy.
No one bang Zhang. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
So I got Zhang for the win on that one. The next fight is Virgil Ortiz versus Israel Madrimov. Now, y'all just heard me already. I got Madrimov with that fight. Right? He's a problem, people. He's a problem. He had the belt. He's a champion. All right. The next fight is Carlos Adames versus Hamza Shiraz. Hamza Shiraz is an up-and-coming fighter. He is so good, guys. I got Shiraz with the win on that fight. Then, cut to the top tier, people. Shakur Stevenson versus Floyd Schofield. I got Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah, Shakur's taking that.
Shakur's taking that one. I got Danny Dubois versus Joseph Parker. That's not the co-main event, but the second event. Ladies and gentlemen, I have Joseph Parker with that win.
Really?
Joseph Parker's a beast. He beat Zhang. He's a champion in his own right. Danny Dubois has only knocked out Anthony Joshua. Beat old, washed-up Anthony Joshua.
You mean Yamcha? Do you mean Yamcha?
He done beat Yamcha. He done beat Yamcha.
Who hasn't beat Yamcha?
The main event is Arthur Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol. I got Beterbiev with the win, a unanimous decision win again with that fight. So those are my picks. I'm going to be parlaying all seven fights. Wish me luck, fellas.
And it's going to be an early fight too, guys. So be prepared for that.
It's in Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for watching Cruz Boxing Scorecard.
Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. Tell your mama. Tell your papas. Tell your brothers, your sisters, your grandma, your grandpa. Tell everybody. Peace.